Okay, everyone, I want to say welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm so excited to see so many familiar faces and new faces. So I am going to record this and we'll just keep letting people in as they come into the chat. So first thing I want to know is go to the chat and drop in who invited you here. And then I want to tell you a little secret. If someone invited you here, it is because they believe in this for you. So let me talk about why we're here and what we're going to talk about. So we are here because we are all ready to share some health and happiness and earn some income in doing so, right? So this is a sneak peek. Basically, we're going to tell you what we're going to be doing in our gold coaching group and what this is all about. So we want you to get to the rank of gold, and we're going to do it in 1 month. Okay. So what that means is a triple rank. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen real quick. And this is, let's see, let me move my stuff out of the way. Can y'all see the June brand partner payouts? Yes. Okay. So this is what it was for June. And it'll definitely be a little bit different for July because there's always new things. There's always incentives coming out. But if you look at where it says refer 20, so I think Casey's going to talk a little bit more about what gold actually means, but it's basically about 20 orders or 4 people with 4. So she's going to break it down and tell us how easy that's going to be. But can you just imagine for a minute using your phone and helping 20 people out or somewhere around there and getting over $2,000 in a month? So that is what we want for you. Okay, let me go back, pull my little thing up. Okay, so that really might not mean that much to you, but you see that $2,000, and that is for 1 month in rank bonuses and then a couple of other things. So this actually sets you up for residual income, meaning month after month, the money comes in, and it also is going to set you up for being able to earn our Leaders Retreat cruise, which is to the Bahamas. So a lot of goodness can come from starting in July. And so that's why we wanted to start this coaching group in July. So a little bit about me. My name is Janelle Davis. I am a Senior Ruby brand ambassador. I started Plexus about 3 years ago. And within about 4 months, I hit Fast Start Ruby and replaced my occupational therapy income. So I took advantage of the Fast Start program. I just had really huge health changes, and I had done other health companies before. The products, I had never really shared about them because I didn't really have the success that I'm having now, because when you focus on gut health, it really changes a lot. So I had these huge health changes. You could see it in my face, the inflammation. You could see it just in my overall mood and energy. And I was so excited to share that people just wanted to know what I was doing. And then that excitement was really, I think, the key to my success. And so I'm going to turn it over to Laura, and I'm going to let her tell you a little bit about the Silver and Six that we're going to start off, that's going to help you share that excitement as well.
Okay, hey everyone, my name is Laura German. I am a gold ambassador, which is where we want to get you guys to. So I went gold back in March. I actually joined Plexus back in October. Casey had reached out to me about the products, and I wasn't really interested for a while, but then I was having trouble just with foods. And that was the sole reason that I decided to try it. I just wasn't able to eat my favorite foods. And then once I was on our products, then I realized that it was solving all these other problems for me. And I started sharing pretty shortly thereafter. So you are going to see a lot of me, especially this first week. So our week 1 goal in this group is to get you to Fast Start Silver. And that is simply helping 3 people. We are not going to try to reinvent the wheel. The Plexus Brand Ambassador Facebook group, which you will all join, they run this every single week. So it always starts on a Monday. It ends on a Saturday. Each day I will come in the chat very early in the morning. I'm going to do this super early in the morning and I'll drop it in the chat. And then you will be able to do the task, watch the video whenever works for you, because everybody kind of has different schedules. So I will be pulling a previous one because they generally don't drop them till about noon, but there might be a lot of people like me or like Janelle where we're up 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning and you just want to get that video watched, see what the task is for the day, and then you have the day to complete the task, and then you'll drop in your work. You'll just take a screenshot of what you did at the end of the day. So that is the goal in 6 days to get you to Fast Start Silver. Now, Fast Start Silver, well, any of this, all of this is it's going to stretch you a little bit. They are, it's going to have things that you're going to do. Maybe it's a post or maybe it's reaching out to people, but just keep in mind that you are not doing this by yourself. These are tasks that we have all done. We've all done them. And success is always just outside your comfort zone. So if you're willing to kind of stretch yourself a little bit and kind of do some of those things that kind of, make you clam up a little bit, that's where the growth is going to happen. And that's where your success is going to happen. And that's what we want for you, is just get to silver by the end of the week. This is the only week where we will ask you to do something like kind of mandatory on a Saturday, like where it kind of stretches into the weekend. Generally, we're keeping our tasks and posting Monday through Friday. And then, the weekends are just kind of some like videos and trainings and stuff like that. But that will be in there every morning. And again, this is just do it on your pace. There's not a set time. We're not going to say you have to have this done by noon. It's just the end of the day. So fit it in where you can. It's how we all do this, just in between work and mom life and kid stuff and all the things. So don't feel like it gets dropped in at 4 and you have to get to work. Just find that time during the day. Maybe you want to listen to it over while you have your coffee or eat your breakfast and then do the task later. Just go work through it each day and we'll get those 3 referrals done by the end of the week. So, Kate, am I passing it off to Casey?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, nope. I think Brittany's next. Sorry,
I'm next. Hey guys, my name is Brittany Smith and I am a Ruby ambassador. I have actually been taking the Plexus product since about 2018. I was doing it kind of out of desperation because I was having horrible adult acne. I was having allergy problems. I just was not feeling good. I literally always had an energy drink in my hand and I thought that I was healthy because I'm a trainer and a nutrition coach and all that stuff, but I was just exhausted all the time. And Plexus like completely changed that for me. And I remember my friend Kim, she had approached me before, and 18-year-olds, they know everything. And she was like, hey, you really need to stop with those things. Hey, you should try this pink drink. And I was like, yeah. I don't need supplements, just diet and exercise. And so finally I was looking up gut health and I was like, oh, okay. And then I saw Kim post about gut health. I was like, okay, I can do gut health. I'm not doing this weight loss magic pill stuff. But then I was started to feel better. My acne went away. People were commenting on my skin and they weren't being like, what's wrong with you? Are you okay? It was more like, holy cow, girl, like that looks great. And so I was like, I am sold. And so fast forward to 2020, being a trainer, I lost my job at the gym. And I was just like, oh my gosh, my husband's a teacher. We can't live off of this teacher salary. It's not going to work for me. And I knew how much my friend Kim was making and how she was able to retire from teaching. And I was like, I want to do this. I want that freedom. And so lo and behold, here we are. And it has literally has supplemented my training income completely. And like making more and working, I'm not having to wake up at 4 a.m. anymore. I'm not having to, be at the gym 24/7 just to make a little bit of money. And so this business has been such a blessing for me. And so what I will be doing for y'all during this gold rush is on Tuesdays, I will be dropping in testimonies. And so, you may be thinking one of the thoughts that we've all probably have had starting this business. Let's say that someone asked you, like Janelle or Casey or Laura has asked you, like, hey, why don't you share your story? And you probably are thinking, like, I don't like, I need my own testimony, basically. But the thing is that like my problems were not Janelle's problems, and Janelle's problems weren't Casey's problems, and everyone has their own story. And so that is what I love about our group, Let's Get Healthy, because the thing is that your friends may have similar issues as you, but they're going to have different issues. And this is an amazing way to look up. And you can literally look up IBS, you can look up Crohn's disease, you can look up weight loss, all sorts of stuff, depression, anxiety. I mean, you look it up and you will find it. There's several stories of Hashimoto's. And so if you are talking with a friend and they're like, hey, well, I have this, then go to Let's Get Healthy, find a story, and then be like, hey, send this to them. And because what this does is that builds their belief, and it also builds our belief also. So that will be on Tuesdays, and then also on Mondays and Wednesdays, I'll be dropping in a podcast to help grow in your skill set and in your mindset. And the biggest thing that has held me back personally has been my mindset of like, I can't do this. I'm not a good leader. I'm not this. I'm not that. But that's why we can work on this. And learners are earners. And so as we are doing this, we are all growing together. We are never stop growing. And so I will drop those on Mondays and Wednesdays, and you have all week to listen to them. You can take notes if you want to. They're all power packed with things on how to work with your skills and with your mindset. And honestly, these are going to help with your overall life. I know for me personally, it has really helped with me anyway, helped me with that. There we go. So awesome. And I am going to pass it over to Casey.
Sorry, my husband just walked in. Okay, so hey guys, my name is Casey Scott, and I'm a senior gold ambassador with Plexus. I'm going to go over a couple of things that I'm going to be doing throughout certain days during this gold rush, this gold coaching, and then I'll talk a little bit more about my journey and kind of vision cast a little bit for you. So on Saturdays, I'm going to be dropping what is called a diamond documentary. Diamond in our company is the very tippy top of our company. And when you reach that level, Plexus sends cameramen out and all kinds of people, and they document their journey. And so it's super inspiring. And for me, whenever I watch them, it just reminds me that, we're all them. We all start at the bottom. We all work our way up to the top. Some of them will have, they have limiting beliefs that they have to work through. Some of them have thought about giving up, but they never quit. And it's just, it's amazing. And it's so much more than just earning a paycheck. When you realize what can happen with this business and what you can achieve and how much you can give to others and charities and just you name it, it just makes you want it even more. And so these diamond documentaries are hopefully just going to help inspire you even more. And I'll drop those on Saturday. You can watch them whenever. It's just going to be the day that I kind of put it out there for you. On Sundays, I'm going to be responsible for two things. So one of them is kind of to help you take a little bit of the pressure off of yourself. I'm going to drop some business posts that you can pick and choose whether you want to use them, or you can tweak them to sound more like you. You can gain inspiration from them and create your own post. But if you're not talking about the opportunity that Plexus has, then people don't know about it. And so we're hoping that you'll take these posts and use them on your own social media and get people to try these products and also this opportunity, because I don't know about you, but I don't know anyone who couldn't use a little extra money, especially these days. So, so I'm really excited about the business post. I know that this helps me personally as well. Just planning ahead and having them available. We all get busy, we all get distracted. So hopefully you can just take it and, and use it and not be so nervous about having to post about this opportunity, especially if you're just starting out. We've all been there. Sometimes it's hard to talk about an opportunity if you feel like you're not at the top or you haven't achieved much, but it doesn't matter. We all need this opportunity, which is why we're here right now. So the other thing I'm going to be responsible for on Sundays in our big group, basically, it's called Legacy Collective. We have what's called an opportunity call every Sunday night. And is it at 8 o'clock Central? Okay, it's 8 o'clock Central and then 9 o'clock Eastern time. And these are very short 15-minute calls. It's really more about like vision casting, and there's usually 3 people who give a very short testimony about how they started the products and how this business has helped them and their family. And then at the end, it says right here, if you can see the graphic, how to earn $300 in a week or less, and you text this number. We're going to ask you not to text that number if you join, because there is going to be one tonight, because we're going to go over everything that you would get in these texts in our gold coaching. So we don't want you to be overwhelmed or, be saying the same thing or something a little different. We don't want you to be confused, basically. So we're going to have those calls every Sunday night. And I'll drop the new graphic and some verbiage that you can send to your friends and family if they would like to join in and maybe watch these testimonies or get started with sharing their referral link. All right, so that's what I'm responsible for. So like I said, I'm a senior gold ambassador with Plexus. I started Plexus for the products. I was 20 weeks pregnant with my 3rd baby. I was struggling so badly with not only pregnancy symptoms, but whenever I got pregnant, everything that I had been dealing with, like anxiety and depression, which I was on medication for, I had to come off cold turkey. Everything was just exacerbated. I started dealing with things I had never dealt with before. And so I desperately needed these products, especially considering, they're all natural, they're plant-based, and I felt very safe taking them while I was pregnant. I also got them approved by my OB, so that made me feel a lot better too. But I'm also a stay-at-home mom. And so, purchasing these products, regardless if we could afford them or not, mom guilt set in really bad. And I just did not want to pay for them. And so I thought, okay, Janelle is my sponsor. She told me, you can try to get your products paid for. We never want you to quit taking products that we know are going to help you due to your finances. And so that's exactly what I did. I literally ordered the products and immediately posted about it. And I didn't post my referral link. I just said, hey, I'm starting something new and I'm going to get healthy. I'm going to feel better. And I want somebody to join me. Like, let's do this together. And I literally from day one, as soon as I ordered, took people on this journey with me. And while I just wanted to get my products paid for, it just blossomed into so much more. I never in my life started these products and was like, I'm going to start a business. Like, no. I have 3 kids. Like, I had a lot going on. That is the last thing I ever wanted to do, but that's what happened. And it's been a huge blessing. The extra income is wonderful. The community seriously is the best part to me. We have so much fun together. The trips are fun. The incentive and prizes are so fun. And just getting to know people that you probably would have never gotten to know beforehand it's so fun. And it's just something you just won't ever get over it, quite frankly. So going gold in this company, I think Janelle's going to put up a graphic that kind of shows you. Yeah, I think she is right now. Yes. Okay. So you can see on this graphic, being a gold and senior gold, those two they're right in the middle of the ranks of Plexus. This is, like Janelle said earlier, this is when you start to really see residual income. When you sign somebody up in Plexus, it's not just like, and no offense to like makeup companies, this is not when, you buy once, you get paid once and you're done, basically. In this company, when you sign someone up, you get a business building bonus. And then every single time after that they order, you also earn an income from that. And so being a gold is a big deal in this company. And it's kind of like the first level of leadership. You'll start to learn how to take care of your customers. You'll start learning more about sharing the opportunity and getting other people to join you. And in this company, you can go all the way to the top all by yourself, but that's no fun. It is so much more fun to get people to do it with you. So going gold is either 20 orders by yourself, or if you think about a table, it has 4 legs. If you sign 4 people and then those people, those 4 sign 4, then you've got your 20 orders right there and you go gold. If you are just starting out, then you will be eligible for our Fast Start program. And like Janelle said, you can make like $2,000 in the Fast Start program alone. And I don't know about you, but I could do a whole lot with $2,000. So it's just really fun. Gold, like I said, it's a big deal, and we're super excited for this group and to pour into you guys and get you reaching those goals, and especially with school coming up. We got school supplies and clothes and all the things. So I think I'm going to be passing it back to Janelle, and she'll talk to you a little bit more.
Okay, let me get my screens going here. All right, so I know that was a lot of information, and you can definitely tell from this that we have poured a lot of work into this. Brittany, Laura, and Casey and I have met multiple times. We have went over, we have a whole page of stuff that we are going to pour into you, and really, I know it can seem overwhelming, but it is all here to make this simple and easy and support you. So let's see, make sure I covered everything. Okay, so I actually made a post earlier today because I was looking at a picture from the first convention that I went to, and I was able to walk on stage. And then at Leaders Retreat this past year, I walked on stage, and I looked at those 2 pictures, and that first girl, the girl from her very first convention, I had sunken chests, my shoulders were rounded. I was nervous and shy and scared and overwhelmed and all the things. But because I had support like this and I have a community like this, I was able to step a little bit out of my comfort zone and grow and have people come on and do it with me. And that confidence was built through evidence that's built through action. So if you are feeling a little overwhelmed by all the things, just know this is all to support you. And if you were invited, it's because the person that invited you believes in you. If they've sent you this recording, it's because they believe in you and they want to do this with you because they might see potential in you that you don't even see in yourself. So I'm actually going to stop the recording and I'm going to open it up to a Q&A. So if you're on the live call, you can ask questions. And I'm super excited. I do want to know if you are already ready. If you know, like, this is it, I know I want to do this, go ahead and drop in the chat, add me to the chat. Say, I'm all in, I'm ready. Tell me something. Because what we're going to do is after this call, we're going to go ahead and start a messenger chat, which is where all this support will be. That way you don't just have the support of me and Laura and Brittany and Casey. but you will have the support of all the other ambassadors that are in there with you and all the other people that are starting out with you. So this is something that we're all going to do together, and we're all going to grow together. So I'm going to go ahead and end the recording. So to those of you who are watching the recording, thank you so much for watching this. Reach out to the person who sent it to you and ask them all the questions.